I am Lamont at Large. Today, I am at the Lincoln Memorial Lawn Cemetery here in Grady, Arkansas. I am here to visit the grave of Ronald Gene Simmons, the man who is responsible for the largest family mass murder in United States history. Ronald Gene Simmons committed the largest family mass murder in American history. He was responsible for killing 16 people, including 14 family members. The killing spree began on December 22, 1987, when he shot and killed his wife, Rebecca, and son, Gene, at their home in Dover, Arkansas. He also strangled his 3-year-old granddaughter, Barbara. The bodies were dumped into a pit that he had made his children dig in prior weeks. He went back to the house and waited for his children, Loretta, Eddie, Marianne, and Becky, to return from school. He told the children that he wanted to give them their Christmas presents one at a time, and he took them behind the house individually, where he killed them by strangulation, holding their heads under a water barrel. The killing continued on December 26, 1987, when the remaining family members began to arrive for a Christmas visit. Simmons shot and killed son Billy, daughter-in-law Renata, daughter Sheila, and her husband Dennis McNulty. He strangled and drowned grandchildren Trey, Sylvia, Gail, and Michael. On December 28th, he drove to the neighboring town of Russellville, Arkansas, and killed 2 acquaintances, Kathy Kendrick and J.D. Chafin. Wounded 2 other people. After the shootings, Simmons asked a secretary to call the police, and he chatted with her until the police arrived, and he peacefully surrendered. The Simmons family never had a telephone, so police drove to the residence to notify them of the arrest, only to find the dead bodies. Simmons pleaded guilty and resisted all appeals during the ensuing trial. He was found guilty of 16 counts of murder and sentenced to die by lethal injection. Bill Clinton, then the governor of Arkansas, signed the death warrant on May 31st, 1990. So here I am, standing on the grave of the demon, the monster, the animal. He was no human. They call this thing Ronald Gene Simmons. One of the most despicable graves I've ever had the displeasure of standing on top of. I want to read really quickly the names of the 16 victims that died at his hands. Ronald Gene Simmons, age 29, his son. Bersab Rebecca Simmons, 46, his wife. Barbara Simmons, 3, his granddaughter. Loretta Simmons, 17, his daughter. Eddie Simmons, 14, his son. Marianne Simmons, 11, his daughter. Rebecca Simmons, 8, his daughter. William Simmons II, 23, his son. Renata Simmons, 22, daughter-in-law. William Simmons III, 1, grandson. Sheila Simmons McNulty, 24, his daughter. Dennis McNulty, 23, son-in-law. Sylvia Gail McNulty, 6, daughter and granddaughter. Michael McNulty, 20 months, his grandson. Kathleen Kendrick, 24, an acquaintance of the family. And James Chafin, 33. He was a stranger. He was not a part of the family, nor was he an acquaintance. And I want to go back to Sylvia Gail McNulty, 6 years old. I read that she was his daughter and granddaughter. Well, he molested one of his daughters and had a child. And that was her. You know, I would spit on your grave, but you're not worth my spit. I need my spit for better things, like talking and forming sentences and tasting food, which you are no longer doing. I don't know where you are, and I don't know where your soul is. But if you can hear me, and I hope you can, wherever you are, through the flow and ebb of the universe, let me say that you were a truly, truly vile, despicable, and horrible creature of the night. If only you would have never been born. Harsh words for a harsh demon. And that is what you are. But like I say, no matter how cruel, vicious, and hateful with rage a person is, at the end of the day, good, bad, or evil, everyone always has a story. Good or bad, the story must always be told. Live, but not live, but I'm still alive by the grace of God. I am at the Lincoln Memorial Lawn Cemetery here